Good morning, my friends. Time to wake up and Barca, everybody's favorite morning show, Cules around the world, starting their day with the top Barcelona news. I'm the undefeated mustache John. Welcome to the undefeated community. If this is your first time here, we do this morning show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We catch up on the Barcelona news. We catch up with each other in the chat. And then we see what else comes up. So welcome. Let's go ahead and get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John.
All right. Eli, what's up, brother? Starting off the day with us. What are we going to talk about today? Well, Barcelona are not playing Sevilla. That match has been postponed because like half of our squad would be unavailable for World Cup qualifiers. Maybe we'll take a look at some of the upcoming qualifying matches. Take a look at the tables, perhaps. Memphis Depay has been on fire, on absolute fire. Club and country cannot be stopped. Scored a hat trick a couple days ago and said he's not satisfied. Said it was sloppy, could have been better. Cannot wait to get him back at the club and having Barcelona playing. Speaking of, Barcelona's next match is going to be Bayern Munich on Tuesday. That's coming up on, what is it, the 14th? I believe is the date. Yeah, Tuesday the 14th. They're going to be playing 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time up against Bayern. So maybe what we'll do a full pregame show for that on Monday's show for Wake Up and Barca. We'll do a full preview. We'll go over the lineups, all of those things. Maybe what we'll do today is take a look at the overall table and maybe get some predictions for Barcelona's upcoming matches and where we'll land at the end of that group stage. Other than that, I know there was some news around Aguero potentially having a release clause called the Messi release clause. I don't know how that would have been in there, but you know, at the time when Aguero signed his contract, Messi was still negotiating his contract. So maybe it's a case where he put in there, hey, by the way, if Messi does not end up signing his contract, I'm out of here. I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit suspicious that he picked up an injury before ever stepping foot on the field. And it was announced like within a week, I think, of Messi not coming to the club. I could be wrong on that. Somebody can double check me. Eli, I'm not sure, buddy. I think other folks are here, but no one seems to want to talk this morning just yet. Maybe everyone else is getting their coffee or their espressos ready as they start their day. Or it could just be that I actually started on time today. Usually I'm like 3-ish minutes late. And so maybe folks are just kind of have come to expect me running a little bit behind. That could also be a case. But how's your day going, Eli? What have you been up to? As we catch up on some news. The other thing that we might look at today, is, so report came out. I saw a headline that Griezmann took a 40% pay cut to go back to Atletico Madrid. 40% pay cut. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Griezmann was not willing to take a pay cut to stay at Barcelona. So you got to ask yourself, how committed was he to Barcelona to begin with? Was he here really just for the fortune and the fame? Was he here for the prestige? I think he really dug himself a hole by doing that La Decision and then staying at Atletico Madrid only to go to Barcelona the following year. I don't think he did himself any favors by doing that. There is one clip I have that really does support. Hang on one second. I'm redlining here a little bit. There we go. Let me know if the volume is too up or too down as I'm speaking here. But good morning, Ahmed. Good morning, Thushar. How we doing? So there is one clip that I might pull up. It'll probably get us flagged, but I might pull up this clip for us all to watch. When Antoine Griezmann crossed in the ball for PK to score the go-ahead, was it the go-ahead goal? It was the go-ahead goal in the match, but to tie it on aggregate against Sevilla in the Copa del Rey semifinal. When PK scored that goal, he ran towards the direction of Griezmann and then ran right by him to go celebrate with the camera instead of celebrating with Griezmann. Not a hug, not a high five, not a look of recognition. He ran by him like he was a ghost. So I think when you look at an instance like that, it is a clear indication of how the club saw Griezmann, and particularly the established captains there, Piqué, Jordi Alba, Messi, those guys that really would have had to support and accept Griezmann. So can I understand Griezmann's argument for, hey, they didn't support me, they didn't love me, they didn't believe in me, they didn't trust in me. Is there something there? Yes. Is Griezmann to blame for that? Yes. Through la decision and through not finishing his chances inside the 6-yard box. I'm telling you, he had moments of brilliance for Barcelona, moments of creative magic, but what was unacceptable was his inability to finish the chances that were given to him inside the 6-yard box. Countless times, all you got to do is put it on frame. All you got to do is not put it right at the keeper's chest. Put it in the back of the net, and he wasn't doing that. So that's why everyone would get frustrated with Antoine Griezmann. And now he goes to Atletico Madrid for a 40% pay cut. It just feels like another slap in the face. Anyway, looks like people are starting to trickle in there. Thushar, I believe I said good morning. Coffee, hello. Coffee, you missed Eli. Eli was sitting here waiting for you like a hurt puppy. Like a sad puppy, I should say. Volume is okay. Good. Was there any Barcelona barbers? What is a Barcelona barber? Like a hair barber? Am I missing something there? What is a Barcelona barber? Like for his hair. That's right, because Griezmann cut his hair to go back to Madrid. Griezmann cut his hair. We can take a look at that probably. Griezmann Atletico presentation. Look at this dork. Look at this dork. I think that's the old one. We need 2021. Yep, there he is. Look at this turd baller. Look at this turd. And he's wearing the number 8. I don't like that, guys. That's my number. I don't like that at all. What a turd. What an absolute turd. Listen, human to human, of course, I wish him all the best. Of course, I wish him all the best. But it's really frustrating. La decision, stays at Madrid, finally comes to Barcelona, can't finish a chance to save his life, cries about not being accepted, doesn't give his all for the club. His value drops to the point where we have to give him out on loan to maybe be sold next year. And now he goes back to his former club, and I guarantee you we see the Griezmann of old. Terrible. What do you guys think? I am toying around with the idea. Sidebar. I'm toying around with the idea of changing the name. Whoops, damn it. All the time. My sidebar from the sidebar, my Stream Deck touchpad, where I can hit a button and play the intro instead of turning it on and off, is going to be here today. So hopefully that is the last time that I will ever go scene to scene and that clip plays. Hopefully that's the last time that ever happens. Okay, back to sidebar number 1, which was... Oh, what was I saying? What was I saying right before I switched scenes? It was going to be something about Griezmann. Oh, I lost it. Somebody remind me. His loan is a year long. If Atletico Madrid play him for 50% or more of his available matches, then then Atletico are obligated to buy him. So they have the option to buy him, but if he plays 50% or more of their matches, then then they are obligated to buy. And I cannot remember what the hell I was about to say. Griezmann, number 8. Haircuts. It's something about the... it was the channel. It was the channel. Okay. We're back, folks. I've been thinking, I brought this up before, does the channel, as we continue to grow, need a name change? Because I initially, I was thinking that this channel would be primarily Barcelona, but that I would also be covering English Premier League every weekend. I'd be doing U.S. men's national team, Champions League, beyond what Barcelona is doing in there. And the truth of the matter is that there is more than enough Barcelona content for me to get my fill and commit what I can to this channel. So for those reasons, it has now become pretty much a Barcelona channel. Even with the U.S. men's national team, I'll stream some of the bigger important matches like against Mexico and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is going to be Barcelona. So the question is, should we try to do a name change that incorporates Barcelona or something Barcelona-esque into the name? I want to keep the undefeated part of the channel. I think that's very important. I think it's important to the community. I think it's important to just the mindset of what we're building here. So, how can we incorporate undefeated, that mindset and what that means, into a name that represents Barcelona as well, so that when people are scrolling through, it catches their eye. Beyond that, I need to probably update my logo as well so that it has more Barcelona in it. As much as I love the original logo, and maybe what I'll do is before I retire the original, maybe I'll release some merch. Maybe I'll do some t-shirts or some hats or some wristbands or something before we do an official name change. One thought that I have is the undefeated Cules community. I think it has a nice ring to it, but I don't know if enough casual fans will really recognize the Cules tag. So there's that. We'll see. I don't know if there's a way to incorporate Barcelona or Barca with undefeated, but the undefeated Cules, something like that, I think could work. Definitely could work. Well, thank you, Coffee. That's very kind of you. Listen, man, we're growing. Couple subscribers at a time. I think as long as I keep showing up, doing our morning show, showing up for the Barcelona matches, we do get a significant amount of people joining the community for the live Barcelona matches. First year was a struggle. For those of you, I don't know if anybody in the chat has been here since year one. You can go back and watch some of my initial live streams. It's still in this room. It's going to look like it's not, but it is still in this room using this camera. But everything else has been upgraded. New microphone, new audio inputs. I got speakers. I got monitors. The walls have been painted. I've got artwork up, but all in the same room. So we are in our third year here. First year was totally amateur hour, just getting it started. I said, this is going to be bad, but we're going to do it anyway. Just got to get started, and the second video will be better than the first, and we'll go from there. So we went from there. Early on, I got a copyright strike where I couldn't stream for 3 months. It was a total accident. I didn't mean to put, undefeated Blaugranes. Ooh, I do like that. Ooh, the Blaugranas. Ooh. What do you guys think about that? The undefeated Blaugranes. That has a certain ring to it, friends. We might have to do a poll. That might have to happen. I'm writing this down real quick. The undefeated Blaugranes. We also have the undefeated Cules. And then we could also, if we wanted to, tack on, community at the end of that too. Because ideally, in the name, we communicate that it's about Barcelona, that it's about building a community, but then also that undefeated part is like kind of that, what's that? What's that undefeated part all about? And I still have to put out a video of what I mean by undefeated. You know, for those of you that have been around long enough, you've heard me say it on stream, but essentially it's not that Barcelona or that I never lose at anything. What I mean by undefeated is that you learn from those losses. You don't ever stop. You can't keep us down. That's what I mean by that. The undefeated mentality means that we're going to take some losses, but we're never going to be defeated. Can't stop, won't stop. That's what I mean by undefeated. Bangarang. Okay. So that's a possibility, friends. We could become the undefeated Blaugranes. We could become the undefeated Cules. It might happen. What would be the easiest way to get a poll going for folks? We could probably do it. Here's what I should do. If I wanted some real data, what I should do is over the next like 3 or 4 matches, keep a live poll going of potential name changes. And if anybody suggests one that I like or that we like, then add that into the poll. And maybe over like 4 matches or so or more, maybe I get some real data to see what people would like and then do a name change. Because I want to do one and done. I don't want to be a channel that changes the name all the time. And I don't really want to do a name change and a logo change at the same time. I don't want to do a complete overhaul. I want to do a name change, then we'll maybe look at a rebranding from there. Never seen John think this long. Yep, usually I'm talking too much to think. That happens quite often. All right, what else? What did we say we're gonna take a look at today? Well, let's go Griezmann, you turd. We'll go Barcelona news. We'll talk about what pops up here. Nice, Eli. Way to charge up that phone, bro. All right, here we go. Barca win training match. Serginho Dest injury confirmed. We'll take a look at that. I am bummed about that Serginho Dest injury. We missed him for the U.S. men's national team. Thankfully, we had Tyler Adams there to fill in at right back, and then had some other people switch around and fill in positions. But he's our number 1 right back, and we're gonna miss him now, I believe, for the Bayern Munich match. So let's take a look. This is Barca Blaugranes.com giving us a little update on the Serginho Dest injury. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out. Test conducted this Wednesday for FC Barcelona. Medical services have revealed that Serginho Dest has a sprained right ankle. Picked up the injury playing for the United States against Canada in Nashville on September 5th. Currently unfit to play. Give me some more news. How long is he out? Sprained ankle, okay. Sprained ankle, picked up the injury. Barca fullback, lateral, 64 minutes. Okay. Appeared in all 3 matches. All right, but give me an update. How long is he out? And this just came out yesterday. Maybe we'll get an update later. Come on. Sprained ankles suck. And we are what? 4 days away. We're 4 days away from that Bayern Munich match. I would say it's one of those things where if he could probably play if his life depended on it, but do we actually need him to come back and risk that? I don't know. I know we are short on options, but maybe Mingueza can fill in for that match. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see. Thushar says, which kit do I like? The one you're wearing or the UCL kit that just released? Honestly, the more that I see this one, our traditional home kit, and having bought it, I like it more and more. The new one, I really liked it when I first saw it, but I like it less and less the more I see it. I don't think I'm going to be getting it. Yeah, I don't see myself getting that one. I know Barcelona is trying with these special kits, and listen, maybe I do just to support the club. Like, I probably should have bought the El Clasico kit last year and buy this one this year just to support the club. You know, they need money. Throw in my share, get a jersey out of it. But probably not, though. Probably not. I do like this kit a little bit more. It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. Fati injury setback, the chat says. Goodness gracious. Let's see here. Fati injury news. Let's go with that. Ba-da-da-da. Is Fati injured? Yes, we know. Let's get some. These are all from August, September 4th. Fati breaking news. This doesn't look legit. This does not look legit at all. We'll go ahead and jump out of this. Offers update. That's June 5th, August 24th, August 4th. I got nothing. I got nothing from the last few days. Let's see if there's anything on Twitter. Anything on the Twitter? Nope, we're just going to get a bunch of stuff from FIFA and nope, nothing there. So what did you hear in terms of an Ansu Fati injury setback? Because I ain't seeing it. So what did you hear? I believe it is our third kit for the year, which wouldn't make much sense because it's still mostly blue, unless you're going to say that this one's mostly red. I don't know. Usually our third kit is something drastically different than our other two, and it's still blue and red, even though it's not the traditional shades. They are calling it I've seen it called both ways. I've seen it being called a third kit and a Champions League kit. I wouldn't be surprised if we only wear it for Champions League. I mean, if because the purple and the home kit, the home and away kit, are different enough that we should be good with just those two. But we will see. So Barcelona Post said third kit. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, Ovi, what is this about a Fati injury setback? I did not hear of this. And I can't find anything on the news. So what do you know that we don't know? Barcelona news. Luke de Jong has been confirmed. I'm hoping for another goat weight situation where, you know, he comes in underestimated, ends up overperforming, maybe gets some clutch goals for us. That would be fantastic. I don't think we're going to be relying on him long term. I can't see us going deep into Champions League if we're relying on someone like a Luke de Jong at the number 9 spot. But I'm hoping he holds his own. I'm hoping he can come off the bench, get some late goals for us, get some points for the table. I think that's the best that we can hope for from Luke de Jong. Yusuf Demir is back in training. I like that. We can take a little look at that one. Demir back with the squad. Another day at work at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper on Thursday with a recovery session. Following Wednesday's training match against Prat, the new face in town was Yusuf Demir, who rejoined the squad after international duty with Austria. And I don't believe he played. Barcelona does have a page where they catch up on the international news. I wonder if that'll be here. Latest news. Yeah. No, we're not going to register. No. What I want. There we go. International Roundup. That's what we're looking for. Well, I guess I could screen share if we're going to do it. There we go. International Roundup. Brief recap. Spain, Eric Garcia, central defender, played the full 90 minutes of the defeat to Sweden 2-1. Defeat to Sweden. They lost to Sweden 2-1. 61 minutes of the win against Georgia before being rested for the win against Kosovo. So, hang on then. World Cup qualifier results. Did Spain lose? Why would you not immediately just give me the table? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Why would you not give me that right away? No, not CONCACAF. That's what I want. Thank you. Thank you. Took you long enough. Spain beat Kosovo. And then where else did they play? Well, I guess I can just click on Spain. Guess I could just do that. España. Oh, they did. They did lose to Sweden. So lost to Sweden, beat Spain, beat Kosovo. Okay. All right. Jordi Alba played entire 90 minutes against Sweden. Sergio Busquets. I am shocked that Sergio Busquets is still in the Spain lineup. I am absolutely shocked. Shocked. Did I hear that Coutinho will be playing against Bayern? I did not. That would be fantastic. I hope that is true. I would have liked to see Barcelona get a match in with some players returning from injury and coming back from international break. I would have loved to see us get a match in before we have to play Bayern Munich, but it is what it is. Netherlands, Frankie de Jong, and Memphis just shining for the Netherlands. Cannot wait to get them back for the Blaugranes. France, Langley, central defender, didn't play against Bosnia or Ukraine, but got a few minutes against Finland in their 2-0 win. Demir, young Barca player, did not feature in the win, but he did get 23 and 14 minutes in the defeats against Israel and Scotland. At least he's getting some playing time. Dest, of course, got 64 minutes for USA before coming off injured. Araujo didn't play in the draw against Peru for Uruguay. Got on the pitch for 5 minutes against Bolivia. Started the final game, played a full 90 minutes. And then there's the Spain under-21s. Arnau Tenas, Barca goalkeeper, played 90 minutes. This has got to be like the fewest internationals we've had on our squad in a long time. That is a true sign of things. But we're not doing as bad as Real Madrid, who I believe has nobody on the Spanish national squad, or at least they didn't for the Euros. I haven't kept up for these World Cup qualifiers. We shall see. I think that's about it. We're going to hold off on showing the Griezmann clip because it will definitely get me a copyright infringement. So we're going to hold off. I'm going to do a video upload eventually breaking down the whole Griezmann saga. Maybe I won't. I say I'm going to make videos and then I end up not. So we'll see what happens. The live stuff is just better and it's just easier. I show up, we talk, we connect, I upload a clip. That's the easier way to do it. Doing videos like I did, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago with the Emerson and Mariba transfers where I'm essentially mimicking what Talk FCB is doing, and I know he's probably mimicking others. Not to give credit where credit is due, but I'm not trying to do video editing. I'm not trying to do the effects and the transitions and all that jazz. It's just not what I'm interested in. I'd rather show up, hang out with you all, have conversations, upload those clips afterwards. It's less time investment, and people seem to watch those. The ones that I create and upload, create a script, do pictures and video and scene transitions and all that stuff. Nobody watches those. I get way more watch time showing up live and putting up clips of the live stuff. So that is credit to you all for showing up, to the community for being part of the conversation. So I want to thank you for that. And just keep showing up, folks. Next show is going to be on Monday. We're going to do a full match preview of Bayern Munich. Yes, Eli, we are wrapping things up. You made it. You made it for the whole show. So yeah, we're going to do what kind of coffee am I drinking? This is an Americano. I have an espresso machine downstairs, so I make an espresso shot, a little bit of hot water in there. It's a nice Americano to start my day. So Monday, wake up in Barca. We're going to do the full match preview. We'll go over lineups. We'll go over predictions. And then Tuesday, here's the thing, folks. I am going to be cutting it close because I do have a day job. So I got to finagle my schedule a little bit on Tuesday to get here. I'm not going to be here that early for a pregame show. I would love to be here a half an hour before kickoff. It's not going to happen. I might be here like 10, 15 minutes before kickoff, but I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for the stream. Worst case scenario, I might miss the first half, but I'm going to do everything I can to finagle my schedule to not miss any of the action, to be here by kickoff on Tuesday. But I'll let you know what's going to be happening Monday when you come hang out for Wake Up in Barca, 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I will see you then. Once again, friends, thank you for starting your day with me. I appreciate you. I love spending time with you. I appreciate the conversation. You guys keeping me up to date on the news very often. So keep showing up. Keep building the community, my friends. Go out there and have a great day. Thank you for tuning in and taking a ride. I'll see y'all next time. Mwah.